Hi everyone, Aiden here at etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Titan Chain Twist Link Snow Tire Chains on our 2019 GMC Sierra 1500. The first thing you want to do when installing your chains is lay them out and make sure nothing's tangled or twisted. After that we can come to the cross sections of the chain, and at each end there's going to be a link with a hook shape. That hooked end we want facing up away from the tire, and the smooth side is the side that will be touching the tire. And then on the outside, we want our lever arm. That's what's going to be accessible for us. And then we can drape it over the tire. When you do this, grab towards the middle and just carefully drape it over, being sure to try to get it centered front to back as well as side to side, and try to not hit your vehicle in the process. And once you're happy with how it's sitting, you can go around to the back to make your first connection. Now on the side by me, we've got a hook end right there, and then on the side closest to you, we've got a series of free links. You want to hook these two ends together. You don't necessarily have to go for the endmost link. You can go in a couple if you're finding that maybe gets you a better fit on your tire. We'll start with the end for now though, and go to the front for our next connection. I strongly recommend doing this in your driveway or garage, at home, just to get a feel for what fits the best on your tire before you're in that situation with bad weather. Around front, we'll feed our lever arm through one of those links and fold it back on itself. Ideally, you want to feel a little bit of tension being pulled out whenever you fold that lever back. And on that first link, we definitely were feeling some tension there. You could maybe try to go for the second link, but I don't think it's necessary in this context. It's a little loose, but that's why we always recommend using a rubber tensioner. This isn't included with the kit, but you can find it in the related parts section on the page you're on. Just scroll down to the bottom, you should find them. And with this, you want to attach it in a star-shaped pattern, relatively evenly across the chain. And this will just help take out some of that excess slack and give you a more secure fit on the tire. Right there is looking really good, and you can see where that slack is being pulled out all around the tire chain. At this point, you want to repeat that process on the other side for the other tire, drive over them a few times, and come out and check on them. See if anything's settled in or loosened up, and if you need to make adjustments to tighten it up, be sure to do that, and then you're ready to hit the road. Like we mentioned in the beginning, this is a twist link, so you can see that shape a little bit better here with it on the tire. This is going to be a little bit less aggressive, good for deep snow, but maybe not the best in ice. If you do find yourself in really icy conditions, check out a square link or a V-bar style option. Those are going to bite into the ice a bit better than this, but this will be good for traction in those snowy conditions. Now, if you are looking at these, it's going to be a ladder pattern style. That's going to be good for traction on starts and stops. Maybe not the best for ride quality, but we're not too concerned about that probably. These are really meant to give us traction and help get us out of a sticky situation. Just be aware that you might notice them a bit more than some other maybe diamond pattern style chains. Now the actual construction here is a low carbon steel. Those aren't the most durable in the world. You might notice them start to dent or mush down over time because that is a softer steel. So after a couple of seasons, you might find that they're worn down depending on how and when you've used them and how often. If you do, just be sure to pick up another pair. And if you don't want to have to worry about that as much, maybe look for an option that has a manganese nickel alloy construction. It's going to be more durable and rust resistant. As far as the bag goes, it does come with a canvas bag for storage, which isn't my favorite thing in the world. These aren't too durable, and they aren't the best for storage, I don't think. I usually recommend a plastic tote because it's going to be weather resistant and just more durable. And with this, you do have the option for this style or the one with cam tensioners. I always recommend going with the cam tensioners because I like having that adjustability to get a secure fit on the tire before adding the rubber adjuster. That does help pull out some extra slack, but I'd rather it be as tight as possible and as easy to get that adjustment before adding the rubber adjuster. Otherwise, that'll do it for a look at these Titan Chain Twist Link Snow Tire Chains. Thanks for watching.